Nah. Hi, I'm back. This is Alex, known as ALIXBYDESIGN on Poshmark, Instagram, and I have a store on eBay now. I haven't done a haul in, I think since I went to Utah. I actually didn't check. Let me just play with my hair for a minute. I don't know, it's been a long time. So I wanted to do a little baby mini haul with you guys, and I wanted to give you a life update because so much stuff has happened. And I've actually tried to film a couple YouTube videos in the last couple months, but I kept having issues with my microphone, and so I'm really sorry for the sound quality, but like I just can't even like try to use it anymore because I always do something wrong and then there's no sound. And please don't slide into my comments and tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I've done literally every single thing wrong that you can imagine, like accidentally unplugging the cord, and then like sometimes budging it, forgetting to turn the camera or the recorder on, or properly attaching it to my camera because I have like a Canon camera, not having sufficient batteries in it. I mean, it just goes on and on. So anyways, so here I am. So let's do a life update. So the last time you guys were with me, I went to Utah and I saw a really close friend of mine from when I was a kid, and I did some thrifting, came back. It was great. I've sold most of that stuff, not all of it yet. And then in April, Nick and I heard from our landlord that we were living at the time. She needed to sell her place, which is totally understandable. It had been 4 years that we were living there, so we like quick found a new place. She needed to put it on the market, and we wanted to help her out as fast as possible because it's best to sell in the spring. So we found a place in like 3 days. So then I spent, I think, 2 or 3 weeks packing up, moving everything, getting everything in here, and Nick was helping me too. But I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with moving, but it's like the minute I know that I have to start packing, working is impossible for me. So that was a nightmare. But what I got out of it is my own office. So we're actually sitting in my office right now. I'm no longer in a loft, and I'm no longer sharing a room with Nick. And so I actually have been able to increase my inventory. I'm not taking up all of his space anymore. And I don't know, it's been pretty fantastic. And then in June, I ended up breaking my foot. I was rock climbing. Nick and I were taking our lead certification test for the gym that we climb at out here in Minnesota. And what happened was it was my turn to climb. For those of you who aren't familiar with lead climbing, it's the one where you have the rope attached to you, but you're clipping in as you're climbing, so you don't have the rope above you pulling you up. You're clipping in as you go up. And the clips at this gym are about 5 feet apart. So what I had to do was clip 5, so go 25-ish feet. And then I had to climb an additional 5 feet, slap the 6th hook, and fall. So that like I could prove that I'm not scared of falling. Nick can prove that he can catch me as a belayer, my lead belayer. And when I took that fall, which after like the initial gap of 5 feet, an additional 5 feet because of where the clip was above me, so 5, 10, and then rope stretch and Nick moving, about 15 feet I fell, pendulumed into the wall, and broke my talus, which is the bone above your heel bone. It hurt. So I had surgery. I had 3 pins put in. The day after I broke my foot, I went up to Canada to visit my best friend Rachel. So then the day after I came home, I had surgery. I was stuck in the house for all of July. And it was like August 5th that my surgeon was like, good to go, take your boot off, and I've been in physical therapy since. So that's all going well. I actually am going into surgery, I think, on Monday to get the pins removed. One of them shifted outwards, so it's painful, like when I kink my foot the wrong way, because one of the pins, like, I think hits another bone or a tendon or something. So it's kind of like a shooting pain. Also, I'm so hot with this light. For those of you who take like a ton of videos, like Denali, I don't know how you do this, girl. It's so hot with the light. Maybe I should use the sunshine. It's dark outside. Okay, so that's been it. I've been just kind of living my life. Otherwise, Nick and I are doing great. Guinea pigs are fine. Cats are wonderful. My nephew's adorable. I watch him every Friday. And my sales are increasing. And alcohol, which this is Truly. I don't know if you guys have tried it. It's like spiked seltzer. It has 1 gram more sugar than I want it to, because it has 1 gram of added sugar. But I got like, I don't know, there was a thing at my liquor store that said like you'll get paid $5 back on PayPal if you buy a 12 pack of Truly. So I bought a 12 pack of Truly for like, I don't know, I think it was like $9. So whatever. Okay. So today I went to the bins with 2 of my friends. I'm normally not one to source with other people, not because I don't love them, but because like I focus. I'm really bad at small talk, especially when I'm working. But I went with them because I keep like putting it off, and I've been wanting to go to these bins for a while. And what's a super bummer is they were like not rotating them as frequently as they should have, or I've heard that they've rotated before. In the hour and 20 minutes that I was there, I saw 2 rotations. One of them was home goods, and the other one was clothing, but it hadn't even like officially turned over by the time I left. So I was really disappointed with that, but I did come home. Sorry, I'm like touching myself all over and like doing all these things, but I don't care. So I did come home with a few things, and so I'll go ahead and give them a quick run through with you guys. Oh, and another thing, I made a milestone. Okay, so I was gonna just recycle this, but now it's gonna be like officially in like the internet forever. So this is my first inventory book I finally completed. This is what it looked like when I first started. It was so fancy, like Kate Spade, Plum, 2 of them, these were wallets, 7 cards, 3 small pockets, 1 big, coin and back, open, close, I mean like so fancy. Oh my gosh. You know, like it looks so nice. And then by the time we got to the end, like here's one ripped out page when I was getting towards the end. It turned into just kind of a mess. But it worked. And that's the fantastic thing, is like that's all about growing. So RIP. Don't need it anymore. It's over there. Alright, so onward. I don't know how many items I got. I think it's gonna be like maybe 20. I just vacuumed, so I'm just gonna like throw them on the floor. And one of them I'm gonna send to ThredUp. I don't really have comps on any of these yet, and I spent like, I don't know, like 20 bucks. All right, so the first item, oh, if you're interested in anything, please feel free to email me or find the items on eBay or Poshmark. And yeah, I don't know, let me know. Okay, so the first item is this J. Crew 100% cotton men's hoodie. It's a full zip closure. It's actually got like a ginormous hood on it. So it's this like dusty blue color, long sleeved, full zip closure. No print, just solid. It kind of has like a terry cloth feel on the inside. Next, this is a new to me brand. I looked up comps. I can't seem to get the Terapeak to work on my app right now. I have an Android, so I wasn't able to look it up on eBay, but I did look it up on Poshmark, and it's kind of all over the place. So it's called Viola per Donna. So for Donna, I think. It's a size 40, which I think is a size 8. But it's just like a career skirt with a side zip closure. And it is lined, and then it has like this texturing to it too, which is kind of cool. Okay, next I have, this is actually kind of cool. It's another career wear. It's J. Crew size 12. And the 2 dots identify it as a factory item. And then let's see, this is from fall of 2015. I think it's wool on the outside. Yeah, it's a wool blend. And it's a navy and white striped cap sleeve dress. It's like a knee length, maybe below the knee actually. Below the knee length, some midi. And then the caps are actually black in color. They have a little bit of deodorant on them. I'll give them like a little bit of a spot clean. That's kind of cool. My hair is curling because I'm so hot. That's so gross. Okay, this one I'm really excited about. It's a vintage sweater. Doesn't really matter what the... My voice is cracking. Doesn't matter what the label is. But it's a size large. Saturdays? Explosive styling. But it's like my favorite colors. So teal, purple, black, and gray. It's got that really cool print on it. It's long sleeved. This one is the thread up one. So I'm actually getting together like, it's like a whole thread up Michael Kors box. This one's Michael Kors. And it's like a pea green blazer jacket. So it has gold hardware on it. It does button up. It has a lining. Let's see if the outside is wool. 43% wool. And that's what the back looks like. It's kind of fitted. Yeah, a little bit. I'm size 4. So if you want it, just let me know. I'm not going to be sending that thread up box for probably another week. I still have a little bit of space to fill it up. So this, my friend Jess actually found, and she gave it to me, and I'm so glad she did. So I don't know what this brand is. I looked it up on Poshmark. There wasn't really a lot on it. I'm hoping there will be some on eBay, but it's called Avanti. It's a size large, but it's this embroidered, fitted leather jacket. It has, I think you can see better on the back. It's like brightly embroidered, stitched. It looks like swallows or sparrows or peacocks or all of the above. And it's all, the embroidery is everywhere. So I'm really excited. I hope that eBay has like more good news about it, because it really looks like a lot of time and effort was put into it. So here's the full back. And here is the front. And it's a snap button closure. And it's leather. And it needs to be cleaned by a professional leather cleaner. So don't go to the place that says amateur leather cleaner. Okay, next, this is called Label by Radu Kumar, I think. This actually had pretty decent comps, and I liked the print on this. It's a size 3, which I'm thinking is like a size medium or large. And it's a shorter cut top, so it's gonna be more like waist or like top of hip length. And it's like fuchsia and orange and brown and really just kind of cool. And it's got this bib on it with tassels and gems, and none of the gems are missing. Oh, they're not actually gems, they're like little mirrors. Here, I'll show you a little closer. Yeah. And then the back is solid. I've got a pair of men's jeans. I'm trying to increase the amount of men's that I have in my closet. And men's bottom seems to sell really well for me. Okay. So these are Buffalo by David Bitton, and it's called the Sam X. They're 32, and they're just a pair of gray. They're like a straight leg jean. And here's the back pocket. And then it is a 5 pocket, and it kind of has this like coppery black hardware on it. This is just an intro top, but I really liked it for the style. I know it's not summer anymore, but I don't care because I sell all seasons all the time. It's like a wide fit short sleeve with a breast pocket and a little knot at the bottom. And this one is, oh, here's the label. Come on. There it is. Medium. Alright, I found 2 pairs of Tommy Bahama shorts in a bin that I've been going through a lot. I don't sell Tommy Bahama really fast, but I still like having it I'm hoping someday somebody will come in and like bundle all of it and give me a really great offer. So they're size 33 and they're a pair of plaid shorts. And they're like really stretchy. They kind of remind me of like golf shorts. They're really nice, honestly. And then they have a sticky top, so when you bend over, you don't see a crack. Yeah. Because I assume that's what the issue is. I don't know. Alright, and then this is the other pair. They're actually a size 34. And these ones are more like a muted kind of pastel-y plaid. Okay, I did find some citron, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is my second time finding it and I wouldn't know about it. I think it was because of, it was either Nick or Denali, one of the two. But it's like a nice silk brand. I have a pair of pants, maybe those are linen, I don't know. But it's this cool printed muumuu style dress, so it's a long dress. It's olive base color and it's got like a lot of really cool designs on it. This one does have some spots, like here's some back here. I think there's like an oil stain on the front somewhere. I don't know. They're like hardly noticeable, but I know that they were there. Oh, and look, it says San Pellegrino Aranciata. I think it's in Spanish. I don't know. This is awful. Maybe it's Italian. It's really cool though. I like it. And it's becoming winter, and I think that this is super duper 90s, but it's also Icelandic, which is a really good sweater brand. They really make high quality stuff. This is a size medium, and it is a zip up jacket. It's like a felt on the outside, I think is what it would be. It's full zip closure, and look at those squares and the bright prints. Doesn't that scream like the best part of the 90s to you? And it's even on like the sleeves. Look at that. And the lining goes all the way down. The exterior is, it's just rayon and cotton and acrylic and some other stuff. Alright, just a few more articles of clothing. So I found these Horny Toad size 6 chambray pants. Horny Toad is sold at like outdoor adventure stores. I don't know if it's exclusively REI, but I know that REI has it. God, look at me, I'm like glistening. Oh. So anyways, so they're like this chambray with a dark navy stitching. Look at those, really like, they're cool back pockets because they wrap around to the front. You see that? So cool. And then they have belt loops, which is also awesome. These ones should be linen. Yeah, linen. And then I found a Torrid top. It's a graphic tee, so it's Torrid size 0, which is like a 16 or 0X. And it's a Halloween theme one. I kind of wish it was my size. It's really cool. It says, presenting Cat and the Raven, Cabaret, $20 at the door, hosted by Miss Kitty Faraday. I don't know. November 23rd. Doors open at 8 p.m. But it's like this distressed look. It's just basic tee. And then the last top that I have, I'm actually going to be cutting this out. No, maybe I'll leave it in. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, so it's actually Coldwater Creek. It's like really old Coldwater Creek, and it's a size medium. But I bought it because of style, because it's like a lightweight denim, like amazing jacket with the best embroidery. It's so bright. It's like that Southwestern style, but also like 90s, like neon-y. So cool. And then the buttons even have like little stars on them. Ugh, I just love it. It's all over. Alright, so all done with clothes. Now what I have is a couple pairs of shoes and an accessory. Let me just make sure. Okay. This is one accessory I found. It's just a Brighton coin bag, so it's got the little ID holder with another pocket on the outside and then a zipping pocket back here. Oh, and one in the back. Boop. Oh, with a key holdy thingy. I have the best verbiage. Words? Whatever. Okay, so then I found a pair of Toms that are brand new. These are a size 11 and they're men's classic shoe. Brand new with the tag. Found some Franco Sardos that somebody put back and I don't know why, but okay. They're a pair of espadrille sandals. They're size 6.5. There's a label on the inside. And then here it is. So it's an espadrille, which is that woven material at the bottom, and it's a flat, and it's got the little rounded toe and a bow. And finally, these ones, I got them because they were brand new and they were so cheap because they were at the bins, but they're like so old. So these are Worthington, and they are a size 7.5, and they're like a square-toed beige thong sandal with like a little bit of a heel, but they're brand new. Somebody buy them, or they won't. They probably will. There's somebody out there for everything. All right, so that's all I got for you. If you stick around, I'm going to do another YouTube video where my hair is going to be up. Maybe I'll change my shirt because my back is super sweaty right now, or maybe I won't do it tonight. We don't know. Okay, well anyway, subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment, do all that fun stuff, please, and I will see you next time.